Morning children, welcome to our SST class. In previous video we have done invention of wheel, trade and voyages, roadways. Now it's time to start with the railways. The invention of the steam engine and industrial revolution helped in speedy development of our rail transport. So as this invention of the steam engine and industrial revolution, it helped a lot in the development of rail transport. With the passage of time, what happened? This steam engine were replaced with diesel and electrical engine. Today in most part of the world, super fast trains have been introduced to make the journey faster. Okay, trains are cheapest mode of transport because at a time number of people can travel to a distant places. Okay, cheapest mode of transport by which thousands of people can travel together from one part of the country to another. Trains also carry large amount of bulky goods like coal, cement, food, grains, fertilizer, and automobiles. Not only people but also bulky goods can also be taken with the help of trains to the distant places. Okay, Indian Railway Network is the largest in Asia. Underline this one. The Indian Railway Network is the largest in Asia and fourth largest in world. When we are talking about the world, we are on a fourth place. Okay. It is highly developed in plains where it is easy to lay and maintain the railway lines. In plain areas, it is very easy to maintain and lay these railway lines. So, it is highly developed in those areas. What? Railways. Okay. Shatabdi and Rajdhani famous trains, okay, are the super fast trains which again runs at the speed of 100 kilometers per hour. Okay, beta. The railway network is very developed in other parts of the world too, like Europe and North America. When we are talking about the Trans-Siberian Railway, is the longest railway system that connects the Saint Petersburg in Western Russia and Vladivostok on the Pacific coast. Okay, beta. And another famous train is the Grand Orient Express that runs between Paris in France and Istanbul in Turkey. Next comes with a metro rail. The underground railway system is called metro railway. Which railway is called a metro railway? Underground railway system. Okay, and it is again becoming fast popular in big cities. Now metro rail run within the city actually and connects the different parts of the city. Okay, major cities of the world like London, Tokyo, New York, Moscow have well developed network of metro railway. In India also we are having metro railway in our metropolitan cities like Kolkata, Delhi, Bengaluru, Mumbai, Chennai, Gurugram, Jaipur, Lucknow to have a metro rail system. Now it is coming up in various other cities also, beta, and to support the existing system of public transport. Next comes with our waterways. Waterways has been used as a means of transportation since early days because water was the only way through which the people were again sending the things and again moving from one place to other. Ships are used to carry bulky goods from one country to another, beta. These ships run on a steam or diesel engines. Ships that carry only oil are called oil tankers. Waterways are mainly of two types, beta, inland waterways and sea routes. Inland means inland actually waterways, beta, actually uses navigable river and lakes. Okay, within the countries it is this waterways is used. In India we are having a Ganga and Brahmaputra river system is an important inland waterway system. Other examples of inland waterways are the Great Lakes in North America and the River Nile in Africa. Okay. Sea routes and oceanic routes are mostly used for transporting merchandise and goods from one country to another. Sea routes, if we are talking about sea routes and oceanic routes, which is also called your simple way, we have discussed here that waterways divided into two parts, that is inland we discussed. Now we are going to discuss about the sea routes. Sea routes, or you may say oceanic routes, are mainly used for transporting the goods from one country to another countries. These routes are mainly connected with the ports. Okay, some of the major routes are North Atlantic route. This North Atlantic route connects Western Europe and North America. It is one of the busiest sea routes in the world. Next is your Suez Canal route. Again, this connects the Mediterranean Sea and with the Red Sea. The construction of this canal has considerably reduced the time needed to travel England from India via the sea route. Now, time is reduced when we are using this route, okay, to travel England from India via sea route. Okay, when we want to again travel to England from India using this route, it will take a less time to reach there. Panama Canal route, it joins Atlantic Ocean with the Pacific Ocean. Okay, it was opened in which year? In 1914. Earlier, oceanic route was too long. Okay, and what happened? The ships had to go via Cape Horn in Africa. Via Cape Horn, the ships were going to Africa. Through the Panama Canal route, ships can reach the Pacific Ocean in just about 8 hours. Okay. All of the above routes are connected with the major ports of the world. Some of the most important ports of the world are Singapore, Mumbai, Visakhapatnam in Asia, New York and Los Angeles in North America, Rio de Janeiro in South America, Durban and Cape Town in Africa, London and Rotterdam in Europe, Sydney in Australia. Next comes this airways. As we all know, airways is the fastest means of transport developed in early 20th century. It is the only mode of the transport which again through which we can reach the distant areas in few hours and to remote areas also where there are no roads or railways. Okay, but this means of transport is the costliest means of transport. It carries both passenger and cargo. Modern day aeroplane was designed by Wright brothers in 1903. In India, air transport began in 1911. Okay, when it was made in 1903 and air transport was started in India again in 1911. In the present age, it is one of the most important modes of transport like roadways and railways. India has the facilities of both domestic and international airways. International, if you want to go abroad, you can use airways. Domestic means within the country also we are having airline facilities. Today, almost all major countries of the world and all major cities are linked by air. Helicopter are also means of airways that are extremely useful in times of natural calamities. You must have seen in your news channels also that helicopters are distributing the things to the people who are suffering because of the natural calamities. Actually, this helicopter extremely useful when there is a natural calamity to reach those areas which are inaccessible, okay, for us, and it helps in rescuing the people, distributing the food, water, clothes and medicines. In India, India has a very good network of airways connecting different important cities and some major cities to other countries of the world. Some of the important international airports, just going to study now: Delhi, Mumbai, New York, London, Paris, Frankfurt, Cairo and Dubai. Okay, this was all beta. In next video we'll discuss about our back exercises, question answer and all. Have a good day children.